OK, we're going to talk more about the big story dominating rugby union, and Wales players are threatening to go on strike due to a pay dispute with the Welsh Rugby Union.
Yeah, that's right. And we can speak to an England World Cup winner. And here he is as well. Phil Vickery joins us both now. Phil, good to see you, mate. It's Pete Graves here and Gail Davis. Lovely to see you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. You two look rather delicious this morning, I have to say.
Tell you what, that's what a few hours of makeup does for you, Phil.
Yeah.
Just tell us what are you doing at the moment, and tell us a little bit about what you're backing.
Yeah, well, I'm backing. Well, it's not a campaign. It's more, I suppose. Of course, rugby has been my life and a huge part of that. But I know you both know that, you know, coming from a farming family in food, a Celebrity MasterChef winner, someone who's passionate about our country, and I think being here today to talk, well, I'm here to talk about 123 Red, but not in the sense of to sell, but I think as someone who's had a professional sports career and also set up businesses as well, I think the ease and I suppose a passion of mine is I speak to people on a daily, weekly basis about who've got some tremendous skills, makers, bakers, pressers, drawers, knowledge, teachers, trainers, and inspirational people. And ultimately, if I think back to when I started, particularly with my Raging Bull, whether that's number 3 at my restaurant and the businesses which I work for, it's never been easier to get a domain, to get someone to help you build your web, to someone to host it. And it actually puts a lot of people off. You know, 50% of people actually get put off from starting a business just because of that technical side of things. And I know you two know me and will know I'm not the most technical minded, and it's a huge barrier for a lot of people. And I suppose my message today about the 123 Reg is actually, it's there, it can be done, it's affordable, and what a great landing page to showcase your skills. And there's so many people have so many brilliant hobbies and passions that actually can turn it into a revenue stream. And I think that's my message to people really here today is it's there, go and use it. They're a great organisation, so get after it, girls and boys, and make a difference.
Let's go back to your day job, though, Phil. World Cup winner with England. I mean, I imagine you've been keeping an eye on what's going on with Wales. Talk back to us about 2000, because Martin Johnson was captain, wasn't he? And England very nearly went on strike there, and there are parallels to this situation, aren't there?
Well, you know, just you saying that now has made me go tingly, because it's a dreadful thing, Gail. You know, the thought of representing your country and to play rugby and to sing your national anthem and have to talk about striking and not play. It's an awful situation. I feel so much for the Welsh boys, but sadly, it's like all these things. I'm only an observer. I don't know all the stories, but just outside looking in, this has been going on for a long, long time, and it needs to be sorted out, and it's not right. And without knowing the details of, I heard a quote the other day: "You sign these contracts, it's that or nothing." I mean, you talk about wanting to build a relationship and team ethics and passion and pride, and no one's got more passion and pride than the Welsh boys, let me assure you, because I've faced them enough times. It just undermines everything. And I thought Alan Wynne-Jones yesterday talked so eloquently, and obviously personally knowing him and knowing what he stands for, it's just sad, and I feel for him. I just hope somebody within the union, within whatever it is, just gets it sorted out, because our game is under attack from all kind of angles at the moment, and we've had such a wonderful start to the Six Nations. We should be talking about England, Wales in Cardiff, you know, Scotland going over to France and what they're doing, Italy showing amazing signs against, for me, the number 1 team in Europe, which is Ireland. We should be talking about those things, not about players having to go on strike to try and get a fair deal and to get things sorted out. So, you know, it's hard. But I remember myself, I can remember being in that room, girl, when we talked about it. And, you know, of course, Martin was our captain and our leader, and he very much led it, but it was led by all of us players. And, you know, I can remember boys, you know, shedding tears and crying. It's dreadful. And ultimately, when we walked out that room, when we decided that was going to be it, and we actually left and went home, ultimately, that could have been the last time that we ever played for our country.
Phil,
and that's just...
A brilliant answer, mate, and thank you. Very passionately spoke. We've been beaten by the clock, unfortunately, so we have to go. Thank you for coming on this morning. Really appreciate it, Phil.